On this day in 1506, the first contingent of 150 Swiss guards arrive at the Vatican. England and France declare war on Emperor Charles V of Spain on this day in 1528. On this day in 1840, New Zealand company settlers arrive aboard the Aurora at Te Waguni Atara, which becomes Port Nicholas, Wellington. On this day in 1879, a force of Zulu warriors attacked the British Army camp at Ishtantlawana in South Africa. The British are soundly defeated. On the same day, another group of between 3,000 and 4,000 Zulu warriors attacks the British garrison at Rorke's Drift. The 150 defenders hold off the Zulus. 11 Victoria Crosses, the most ever for a single battle, are awarded to the defenders. On this day in 1905 in St. Petersburg, Russia, a large demonstration of workers led by Father Gapon marched to the Winter Palace with a petition for the Tsar. Troops fly on the protesters in what becomes known as Bloody Sunday. On this day in 1941, British and Australian troops captured Tobruk from the Italians. And on this day in 1944, Allied forces begin landing at Anzio on the Italian mainland. On this day in 1946, US President Harry S. Truman sets up the Central Intelligence Agency. Kenneth Kaunda becomes Premier of Northern Rhodesia, now Zambia, on this day in 1964. Two cricketers, both of whom will become famous, although for different reasons, make their first-class debut on this day in 1988. Brian Lara debuts for Trinidad and Tobago against Leeward Island, and Hansi Cronje debuts for Orange Free State against Transvaal. Let's look at a couple of birthdays for today. Grigory Rasputin, Russian monk and confidant of Russian Tsar Nicholas II, is born on this day in 1869. The third General Secretary of the United Nations, U Thant, was born on this day in 1909. Steve Perry, vocalist for Journey, was born on this day in 1949. Actress Linda Blair, who portrayed a demon-possessed girl in The Exorcist, is born on this day in 1959. And finally, INXS vocalist Michael Hutchence is born on this day in 1960. Queen Victoria of Britain dies at the age of 81 on this day in 1901. Former US President Lyndon B. Johnson dies at the age of 64 on this day in 1973. American actor Telly Savalas, best known for his role as Kojak, dies on this day in 1994, a day after his 72nd birthday. And Australian actor Heath Ledger, who won acclaim for his role as the Joker, dies on this day in 2008 at the age of only 29. And finally, on this day in 1992, Nelson Mandela, leader of the African National Congress, and South African President F.W. de Klerk are awarded the 1991 UNESCO Hufvudbonia Peace Prize. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe to our channel and tune in tomorrow for another This Day in History.